Hi friends! So this video is going to be my fandom year in review. Now I was gonna do my own kind of format to basically do this video, but I was on Instagram as you do, and I found a nice little list of questions that were gonna be basically exactly what I was gonna be talking about. So I decided to just use this instead of kind of breaking it down in a more convoluted way. Sorry about the noise. There's a fan in my bathroom that's just off on the right. Comes on when it wants to, goes off when it wants to. We can't control it. Unfortunately, it's on right now. So sorry if it's a little bit noisy over there. But yes, let's get into this. So I have my phone, got some notes here because it's a list of 30 questions. I won't be answering every single one since some of them do not apply to me. But yeah, just gonna get into this. So first question, my first cosplay. I'm assuming the first cosplay of the year since it says cosplay recap 2019. Oh, and the list was made by Petite Moonlight over on Instagram, a cosplayer over on Instagram. So my first cosplay of the year was Michonne. Now I've done a season 9 Michonne. I've done this version before, but this was the more screen accurate version. I had the screen accurate shirt and the pants that she wore. I don't think anybody has ID'd the sneakers that she wears, so it's as screen as accurate as it's going to be. And I did it for the official tour at Riverwood Studios in Atlanta, official Walking Dead tour. The hardest cosplay that I did this year, definitely I was working on an Arya, and I think another one of the questions is, yes, which cosplay did you want to do in 2019 but you didn't, and why? So Arya was both my hardest cosplay and the cosplay that I didn't finish. I thought the skirts were going to be the most difficult thing. They turned out to be the most easiest thing to do for me. Not easiest, they were a lot of work, but the jacket, when it came to the jerkin / jacket, I just couldn't figure out how to do it, so didn't finish it. I definitely needed a sewing machine, and another video will be, after this, will be kind of the wrap up of my goals that I did at the start of 2019 in terms of fandom and cosplay. I wanted to get a sewing machine, didn't happen. Wanted to learn how to sew with it. Obviously it didn't happen, but I'll talk more about that in the next video. My favorite cosplay that I did this year, let's see, I'm gonna say Klaus. It started off not being my favorite. The first version I did was kind of very lazy. It was kind of very lazy. The second time I did it, I really loved it. So Klaus, a femme Klaus. My favorite con. So I did, and then I don't know if another question is what cons or events that I go to, but I'll just list out all the cons and events that I went to, and then I'll talk about my favorites. So the first one that I did was Brooklyn Comic Con. I went to New York Comic Con. That's just in October. These are in no particular order, by the way. Did both Walker Stalker Con New Jersey and Walker Stalker Con Atlanta, and those are the only tours that I did. I mean, only cons that I did. So out of those, my favorite was definitely Walker Stalker Con Atlanta. It was just, as usual, the mecca of Walking Dead conventions. All of my friends were there, friends from California, friends from the UK, my, close friends here in the East Coast. So everybody kind of converged. We were going out to dinner every night. We were hanging out at the convention. It was just a good time. So, and again, I'm sorry, I'm looking up at the screen instead of directly at the camera. Still getting used to it. Sorry about that also. So yeah, that was my favorite con. Favorite and least favorite, honestly, because there was a lot of drama that happened. And this kind of feeds into the worst memory at the con. So There was a lot of drama that happened with Walker Stalker Con Atlanta and Walker Stalker Con in general. One of the deaf actresses got wasn't provided a interpreter, and then there was a lot of drama that stemmed from that, and that was kind of really put a really nasty damper on the convention for me and for my friends. So that was the worst memory. The best the best memory, I loved that at Walker Stalker Con Atlanta, we sat around in a huge circle and we were passing around a leg, Bob's leg, because one of my friends was cosplaying Gareth, one of the villains, the cannibal villain of The Walking Dead in season 4 or 5. And he had a prop leg that he put jerky inside of, and we were just passing around the jerky leg. Then we played spin the leg. It was just a good time. New friends, made a bunch of new friends. But I would say I got to know people that I befriended better this year. And yeah, it was awesome. New wigs. So yes, I have a new wig, and I think I'm going to, you can see it on my Instagram. I got a Carol wig, a long wig. I just recently restyled it, and I loved it before it was styled, and now it's more accurately styled to portray Carol's wig on the show. So I love that wig. I got also a new wig for my Fun Goal cosplay. It was a kind of a short bob style. I kind of tweaked it a little bit and made the bangs a little bit more, the side bang a little bit more layered. Love that one. I might bust that out in my regular everyday life. So let me go through all the cosplays that I did this year before I start going into other questions about cosplays. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cosplays this year, and half of those were cosplays that I had already done. So like I said, the Screen Accurate Season 9 Michonne, I did that in 2018, just made it better this year. I did Wolf Carol, always a favorite. I've had that cosplay for years now, always bust that out. I did some closet cosplays that I consider less serious, so and not like I wasn't busting my brain trying to find things that looked exactly like it or whatever. It's just kind of stuff I pulled out my closet, stuff that I picked up really quickly at a random store near me. So I did Barb from Stranger Things, and no particular look, just kind of an amalgamation of Barb looks. High-waist jeans, glasses, you know the deal. I did season 10 Judith, so I thought that I wasn't trying to go with a lot of cosplays to Walker Stalker Con Atlanta, and I had 2 that were really low-key. I wanted another one for the 3rd day. It's like, oh, I could do Judy. She's cute. I love her. Let me do that. I pulled together really quickly, like literally the day before I got the boots. And it was a really cool, really chill, fast cosplay that I did. Brand new ones this year was Alpha at the fair. That was more thought. I wouldn't call that a closet cosplay, but it was very low-key. Alpha at the fair, Debbie from Alexandria with the green dress and hat. That hat was so annoying. I couldn't find the Screen Accurate one. Wasn't really trying to put a lot of energy into finding it. Found some random ones. They were both not good. But hey, I got featured on the actress's Instagram who plays Alpha, so couldn't have been that bad. The next one, Alpha, I did season 10 Carol. Now that one was a little tricky too. First time I wore it at New York Comic Con, the pants were way too baggy. The second time I wore it, I felt like the hoodie would fit weird, so Yeah, and I hadn't styled the wig either, so let's see, what else? Wolf Carol, I said that already. Klaus was a new one, brand new one that I did. I started it at the beginning of the year with a coat, and like I said, the first version I didn't like. You really didn't put any energy into my hair, changing it up to look more like the character at all, and I felt really uncomfortable with the coat because it was a little tight. Yeah, but the second version I really loved. I had a short bob that I felt like would be more what a femme Klaus would have. Yeah. And the crowning jewel was my Fun Goal cosplay. Put a lot of thought into that. Took a lot of time with it, and it came out really good. And I was so excited to wear it. I wore it twice, once for Halloween and once for New York Comic Con. So that was great. Let's see, number 9 on this list is favorite photo shoot picture. So I haven't done any photo shoots. I think that was one of my goals, but just haven't been able to do it. And any of my friend photographers haven't really been at the same events that I've been to. So yes, so name the cons that you went to. I already did that. Name some photographers that I worked with, friend-tographers. Like I said, I worked with a few of those, but not any kind of official photographer. Name some cosplayers that you worked with. Guys, if you haven't noticed, go on my Instagram. I call it my sister Instagram because it's really goes hand in hand with this channel. All of the cosplayers that I worked with are frequently mentioned over there. Yeah, and a lot of their names are hard to pronounce, so just go over there and look those people up. Post an outtake picture. I'll try and find one and post it here. Let's see, cos plans. So I really don't have a lot of cos plans for 2020. I said that I had wanted to pare it down this year. I want to bring it down even more for next year. I want to focus on some personal life goals, and unfortunately can't do both. Well, I can't do both with how I like to cosplay, at least. So one for sure is the Xena convention. That's going to be in LA in August, last weekend of August. I'm going to try and make that happen. But previously it was a definite. Now I don't know. I've met Lucy. I want to meet Renee. I feel like I can meet her someplace else. I don't know. I'm going to try my hardest to go to the Xena convention. And especially, like I said, with personal goals, I'm trying to look for full-time work. So I'm not gonna have time off. So we'll see. We'll see. But that is for sure a con that I want to go to. New York Comic Con one day. Since Walker Stalker Con has almost but dissolved, Fandemic has come in and said they're gonna be hosting like a Walking Dead convention, so maybe I'll go to that in Atlanta, same place at the Georgia World Congress Center. Who knows? Posted to do 20 cos plans. So only cos plans I have are for the Xena convention. Like I said, I'm rewatching Xena Warrior Princess to get some ideas about which cosplays I want to do. Malila for sure, upgrade that. As for the rest, I don't have I was playing around with season 1 Gabrielle. I don't know. We'll see. For anything else, there's no other cosplays really. Something you learned in 2019 in regards to cosplay, I learned how to hand sew better. Really did. My favorite post this year, I will put in that picture here, my favorite post of the year. My most comfortable cosplay, Wolf Carol's always comfortable. It was a little hot this year. The con was in the summer, so usually it's in the winter. But I have worn that cosplay in the heat before. This year it was a little much. But that is one of my most comfortable cosplays that I've ever had, even though it's like 3 layers. Have you ever had a cosplay that's comfortable but uncomfortable because it's so comfortable? Do you know, yeah, like I felt like season 10 Carol with the hoodie would have been a comfortable cosplay, but I just felt too loosey-goosey, I don't know, for it to be really comfortable. Most uncomfortable cosplay. The first version of Klaus was really uncomfortable. Like I said, the jacket was a little tight around the shoulders. I think I lost a little weight, so when I wore it the second time, it was a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, Klaus, the first time I wore it, was pretty uncomfortable. Everything else was great. Judy, Alpha was super comfortable. I loved that dress. I've since sold it to size down, but I would definitely love to wear that again. Yeah, Judy was comfortable. Like most of these were super comfortable. So some anime questions. Don't watch anime. My favorite ships of 2019. I have one ship, guys. If you don't know it, I am gonna make a video about my ship in the future. Probably in January sometime when it comes back. Carol and Daryl from The Walking Dead. I only ship them. I only ship them with each other and happiness. So yeah, I don't really watch any other shows to like that hard to develop like ships and stuff. So they're my only ship. Carol and Daryl. Favorite characters of 2019. I have since started watching The Walking Dead more frequently, not as frequently as I did before. I still haven't seen every episode this season. Saw even less the season before, even less the season before that. I kind of fell off when they killed Carl. So to come back and have been watching more episodes, I'm really loving Michonne. I'm really loving Carol and Daryl. That's really surprising. I haven't really liked Daryl since, I don't know, season 4. He has not had any kind of, yeah. Who else? Aaron. I'm loving Aaron. Yeah. As for other shows, I started watching Pen 15. Love that. I've rewatched the seasons multiple times since it's super short, and I think it's only like 8 episodes, half an hour each. What are their characters' names? Maya and Anna, love them. Let's see, I watched Shrill, loved that main character. Loved, as for movies, Captain Marvel, I loved Brie Larson's character, Carol. Us, I really loved that movie. Lupita's character. So I've been watching more movies definitely recently than TV and shows. So yeah, let's see. I did that already. Biggest cosplay pet peeves of the year. They're always the same. People doing blackface and not owning up to how wrong it is. People fat shaming, people race shaming, all that kinds of stuff that has been going on in the cosplay community in the past and probably will in the future. What was my most that's a double question, same question. My most exhausting con this year. Oh boy, my most exhausting con was, excuse me, my most exhausting con was definitely New York Comic Con 2019. I went all 4 days, something I've never done in the past, something I will never do in the future. It's too condensed, everything's really far away from each other. It takes so long to get from one side to the next. Like, it wasn't my favorite, and I definitely will not do that again. How many new cosplays did I do this year? So I did 3 new ones, or 2 new, well, technically 4 new ones, but those 2 were kind of closet cosplays, like I said. So really 3, sorry. 3. Fungal, Klaus, and season 10 Carol. that's the end of this list. Some other things that I wanted to mention, some non-con fandom events that I did. I went to, like I said, the official Walking Dead tour. That was amazing. I went to the Halloween parade. That was amazing. And a thriller dance class that happened right before the parade. So that was awesome. I went to the Killjoys exhibit. That's one of my first vlogs. You can see that. So a fan kind of did a collection of Danger Days MCR fan art, put it on display. It was in Chicago. It happened the year before. I found out too late about it, but it was awesome. I really wanted to celebrate Danger Days this year and go and see some stuff and meet some fans and whatnot. So I did that, and that was awesome. I went to the Fun Ghoul shop. Speaking of Danger Days, the Fun Ghoul shop was one of the first places that My Chemical Romance, the band, shopped for their Danger Days stuff, the aesthetic, the masks, stuff like that. And they actually still had some of the same masks that the band used almost 10 years ago. So that was pretty awesome. They didn't have the Party Poison one. They had it in a red, I think. And that's on my Instagram as well. Me going to do that. You can go and check that out. Yeah, and I also went to, what is it called? The Build series, interview series. Lucy Lawless was there, my fave, and she did an interview promoting her new show, My Life is Murder, which I still have not seen. I think it only got one season, which is sad, but they're trying to shop it around to see if somebody will pick it up. But it was awesome. The interview was super great, and Lucy's funny and cute, and it was really good, and I loved it. And she didn't stop for pictures, but I just got to sit in the front row and like bask in her beauty. So it was great. Yeah, so guys, that was pretty much it. If I have anything else I want to talk about, then I'll probably do a part 2, but this is getting kind of long, so I'm going to end it here. That was my Fandom year in review. Looking forward to having some more fun adventures next year. Yeah, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.